Yes.
Like the Camaro she drove in high school?
Good afternoon, all. We'll call the November 3, 2025 meeting of Greenwood Board of Public Works and Safety to order at 5:30 p.m. Roll call, please, Amanda.
Mr. Rutherford.
Here.
Mr. Hoover.
Here.
And let the record show Mr. Baldwin is absent.
Which means that Mr. Rutherford and I are going to have to agree on something to make anything go through. So I'll try to do that. Minutes of the last meeting of October 20 been distributed to members of the board. Any corrections, additions, or deletions from staff?
I'll move for approval.
Second, further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Chief Eisen. Afternoon.
Good evening. Request approval for a contract, a training contract for our SWAT team. They go to Norris Tactical down in Jeffersonville several times a year for their team trainings. I think this package is eight training days, which there's 14 officers that go to these trainings, which comes out to about $97.50 per officer per day. But it is above the $10,000 threshold for the year, so
Any questions for the chief?
I move for approval.
Second that, further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
thank you.
Thanks, Chief. We are handling public safety tonight. Chief Tina.
Good evening to the board, Jamie Michelle, Fire Chief. Here to request resolution 2516, a donation of surplus equipment to Trafalgar Fire Department. Currently, we have what's called a MERV, a mobile emergency response vehicle, that is no longer being utilized by the department. We have through a grant a couple of years ago, a new one that we currently utilize, and we would like to give that to Trafalgar Fire Department so they can further their fire service.
Questions for the chief? We've got a resolution 2516, excuse me, for that.
I'll move for approval. Resolution 2516.
I'll second that. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thanks, chief.
Next one I have is resolution 2517, approving and adopting the Greenwood Fire Department training reimbursement policy. Currently, it costs us, the department, the city, easily $10,000 to train a paramedic, send them through training school and back. We've done that with 3 this past year. We've got a couple that are going through paramedic school this winter. This reimbursement policy is something that a lot of departments are going to. They're trying to make sure that we retain our talent. So we're trying to up their stipends, but also in that same spirit of retention, we're doing something for them, giving them training, that specialized training that's very expensive and paying for it. And so this resolution would be a reimbursement policy back to the city, back to the department. The first 2 years, 75% of that tuition, 50% the third year, and 25% of that tuition the fourth year. There are a lot of other departments right now that paramedics are much desired. I won't use the word poaching, but there's something to that, where they would come in and literally pay that reimbursement to have that specialized talent for them. So this is something I think that helps protect the city. And again, it's just a good faith agreement.
Questions for Chief Rochelle?
I move for approval.
I'll second that. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Thank you, board.
Thank you, Chief. 1380 Round Lake Road has been removed from the agenda, is that correct?
Correct.
We will move on to Ralph Pittman, Central 9 Career Center. You're here in the building, or Mr. Pittman, are you online?
I'm online.
Okay, tell us what we're doing here.
My understanding of what needs to be done is the board to approve the inspections that have been done to give the final approval on the revised landscape plans to release the bond money back to Central 9.
Paul, everything looks okay except we're looking for, have one condition.
Right, yeah, they had a private dirt work, storm sewer and erosion control to do on site. They did it per plan. We have everything, so they're asking for release of performance letters of credit for those private improvements. And yes, there is a balance due of $775.
On the inspection testing.
Yes.
I'll move that we approve this request subject to that payment of the balance on the inspection and testing.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. Thank you, Ralph.
Hey, I thank you all for your time. Good evening.
Next, Brian Marovich, Greenman Park at 65 South, Section 2. Brian, are you with us online?
Yep, I'm on.
Okay, go right ahead. What are we doing?
Yep. So we have submitted the final plat for the fire station project. I believe there are still a few comments that need to be cleaned up that we got this morning, and I believe the surveyor is completing those markups at this time.
So we're just waiting on revisions to the plat?
Yeah, they just
Then
final
you'll
review after that, yeah.
I'll move to approve subject to that condition.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passed. Thanks, Brian. Have a good
Thanks. You too.
Now, Sings representative for, we're talking about 203 Kinnick Drive.
How's everyone doing?
Good evening, hello.
Good. I actually came by, Mr. Dave from the HOA couldn't be here because, he went to Sacramento. And he's actually landing right now, so he just told me to come along. Basically what happened was I got a 10-day demand letter to remove the pipes, and the letter stated it was because, the October 6th meeting and everything, they didn't come and represent the plans, what they're trying to do. So I think, the department automatically assumed that we weren't doing nothing, but what happened was the HOA didn't have the plans ready by the October 17th meeting. Maybe a week later, they had it ready, and Mr. Dave from the HOA sent it in already, and it's in for review. So I just came here to let you guys know that they are working on it. They already have a whole plan that they sent in, like last week. Because the demand letter stated that they're asking me to remove because they didn't have the plans ready by the board meeting. So we came to tell you that the plans are ready, and he sent them in like a week ago. And on the next board meeting, he will be here to represent to you the solution to the whole problem, that they figured out what the problem is. And they're working on it with the people in the behind my house and everything on what the issue was, and they figured it out, and they're representing the issue.
Well, just to be clear, and that was the second demand, 10-day demand letter that you should have received. And it wasn't just because it didn't show up, it was because it's still a violation of filling in that swale. So we know you've got the second 10-day demand letter expired today. And
I thought it was the first one. I didn't know about
there was one earlier in July, yeah, that started sort of the reason that.
Oh, the July one, that was like in the beginning, I think. Yeah.
I know, but
But after that, this one came because they said that they didn't receive anything from the HOA on time. But think of that, the Dave said he didn't have it ready by that time because the engineer was working on it. And he got it ready like a week later after the board meeting, so he told me to come and let you know on the next board meeting, he's gonna present you the plans and everything. And what they are doing or what the HOA is gonna step in to do to resolve the whole issue.
Well, I appreciate you coming and telling us that. Paul, do we have supposedly something been sent to us?
On October 24th, he is correct that Mr. Pellegrini did send an email at 3:32 PM that Friday. And we had a long email just talking about different things. And
Who sent the email?
Mr. Pellegrini, the
Okay, so
HOA.
do we have, but do we have specific plans in
No.
detail? Okay.
Alls that I saw, unless I missed something, is from Whitaker Engineering. It's more or less a summary of what they understand the problem is, the things that have taken place to date, and then proposal tasks and the approach that they're going to take to possibly put something together. But then in the email and a letter that we received, it appears that both the HOA president and I think Mr. Singh are looking to the city to help fund this solution. I mean, that's all I can get from what I've seen, but no, I've not seen any detailed drainage calculations or any detailed plans, unless I missed something, but I don't think so.
Yeah, he does have the plans ready. He's just discussing it with the HOA people. We just had a last minute thing to visit his father.
Who has the plans ready?
Dave from the HOA, Pellegrini.
Okay, but Mr. Pellegrini sent us a letter that did not provide any details. It made, in my assertions, accusations and allegations that didn't have any specificity about, I mean, this has been going on for a long time. And so that's why we're at this stage we are now. Well, we need to get it completed. And candidly, Mr. Pellegrini, I may be on the HOA board, but he's not responsible for this. I mean, and I'm not trying to put it back on you, but you're the property owner for your, I believe it's your mother, correct? And so I think that falls back on you. So we can't necessarily rate on Mr. Pellegrini. You're going to have to get him to do what we requested now on a couple of different occasions. So, you know, we've got some issues that we need to get addressed
Yeah, they were
quickly.
just taking a little longer. He's discussing, he's coming back from Sacramento today. He probably landed by now. He went to go meet his dad and he's discussing this whole, the solution with the HOA. I think the HOA, they're having a meeting too within like 2 days. And he's giving it to them and he told me to let you guys know he's gonna represent to you guys the whole, what the issue is and everything, before the next, board meeting. If you can give me an extension or up to that at least.
You need to remove that pipe that you put in. That was discussed the very first time that you came, that was
Yeah,
requested.
that is the issue.
That's part of the issue, problem
Then
right now.
it morphed into something other than that, and I think I had mentioned that at either the first or the second meeting, that while they say there was a downstream issue, which has been corrected, that the main issue is that these pipes were installed without coming to the board, providing plans and calculations showing that what they wanted to do would be okay to do. It's a covenant that's on the recorded plat. It specifically calls out that you are not to disturb any drainage well without getting permission from the board. That's what this issue is about.
And so we're not of a mindset to keep going away from that and getting distracted by the other issues. The downstream issue, which again wasn't caused by the city. It may not have been caused by you, but that's been remedied, that was done by citizens. And so putting the pipes in and filling in that swale is contrary to our ordinance. So that's what we've given notice for you to remove those pipes. And we're now in the stage, Mr. Hodgson, what is our next step to, they haven't complied with the second 10-day letter.
What the administration would like you to do is instruct Mr. Jones to either get an injunction to require the homeowner to do it, or do it and then lean it, and we need to evaluate the cost for each approach before we move forward.
Mr. Jones, you understand that request, as that is in fact the request of the board?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I will move that we make that request. And that, what that means is, there's going to be some further action taken by the city. Mr. Jones is going to be sort of in charge of leading those efforts. And so if you need to
remove the pipes.
remove the
I can
pipe,
remove the pipes by myself. I don't need no one coming and doing that. But my whole problem is that I got, when he said I didn't get permission, I did get permission from the HOA, but the HOA made a mistake that they didn't let me know I had to get permission from you as well. So they can't come after me saying I didn't get permission. I have a hand letter saying I did have permission. That's the HOA's problem, that why did they give me the permission and didn't tell me to come to the city? Because if they told me the right resolution, I wouldn't have installed those pipes. I'll move the pipes by myself. I don't want no one else coming and touching my pipes. I can get them done, but at the end of the day, I still need that problem solved with the flooding and everything. And Mr. Pellegrini is still gonna come after and try to give you guys plans on what the whole problem is. Because it's not just me, it's the whole 5, 6 of us in the back who's being flooded by the problem. I have a temporary fix for it. It's not giving me a problem right now, the water's flowing. But once I remove the pipes, the same problem's gonna be there. I'm gonna be here every time. I'll remove the pipes, don't worry about that. They don't need to do anything. I can get it done.
well, that we've given you 2 notices to get that done.
I only had one, I didn't, the first notice I don't count because obviously that was, that's something I came and gave you the problem, the reason I put it in and the misconception of me getting approved from the HOA, which had me confused. I didn't do it intentionally.
Our relationship is with you. The city's relationship is with you, not with the HOA. You may have some issues with the HOA, and you can deal with that, Mr. Singh, but for what we're, as we directed Mr. Jones, got a motion and got a second.
Yes.
All in favor of that motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. So Mr. Jones will be probably getting in touch with you.
Yeah.
Through, maybe even through Corporation Counsel's office, and determining what steps. And maybe you can quickly get in touch with Mr. Jones.
Yeah, like I said, I'm moving the pipes is no problem. I'll move the pipes within the 2 days. The main thing I'm talking about.
So that's exactly what we want you to
All
do.
right.
That's exactly what we want you to do.
That's good.
Yeah, I know. My mom is saying that she, first, from this whole problem, I tried to contact the city for help, but the city never gave me no hand. So from there, I went to the HOA, and the HOA seemed like they were the ones in charge, which well, obviously I'm gonna take it up with them as well too. That they misguided me and everything. But yeah, I mean, I can get the pipes removed and stuff like that, but I still need the city or whatever Mr. Pellegrini comes in with the plans for you guys to help fix the issue.
Since we haven't seen that, so the
You will
first
see
thing,
that.
the first thing we can do is you get the pipes out of there, get that swale back cleaned up.
Yeah, I'll get the pipes out, that's not a big issue.
That's great. Do that as quickly as you can and keep in touch with Mr. Jones, Chris Jones, and of the city administration. And then if there's other issues you want to bring back before the city, or Mr. Pellegrini thinks he has some standing to bring those issues to us, he can do that. But what we're talking about now, Mr. Singh, is getting those pipes out of the ground. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Good. Thanks for coming forward and letting us know that you're able to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone from the audience who wish to address us? Okay, now we'll move on to Mr. Hudson with his status of task.
I'd like to start with a walk-on, and this is for 2 lighting service agreements with Duke Energy. I think you can consider them together. Their work orders end in 0140 and 0617. One is for 10 poles on Worstville Road and 31, and one is for 2 poles in Shallows Crossing. The 10 pole cost is $387.89 a month, and the 2 poles is $55.32.
Questions for Sam on this?
I move for approval on both.
I'll second that. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
The only thing that I have on my docket it's a sidewalk repair project. This is one of Kevin's projects. And together these, it's $82,467. And this is for two different sections. It's replace sidewalks and repair and make these areas conform with the ADA.
Any questions for Sam? I guess we'll do this contract. I'll move that we approve the contract.
Second.
For discussion, there now on favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. Paul?
Yes, the first item is the easement encroachment request docket. There are 3 of them on the docket. 2 are for fences and 1 is for a shed. Engineering's looked over all paperwork and we're recommending approval on all 3, subject to conditions on each one. These memos have been sent to the project representatives earlier this afternoon, so hopefully they did receive them.
Let me ask if there's anyone here to address us with respect to 411 South Oakwood Drive. Yeah. Anybody online? Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Come on up. You missed something?
Yes, yes, I am.
Good evening. Did you get a memo today
Yes, I
that
did.
had approval of some conditions requested by our engineering department?
Yes,
Did
I
you
agree.
agree with all those?
I agree with all of them.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve the fence encroachment request subject to the conditions involved? I'll second that. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next one is Linwood Avenue. Can we do that one?
Yeah, looks like he's here.
Good evening. Are you? Let's see if I've got your name here. Help me with your last name.
Tushnardi.
Okay.
I
I probably wouldn't have done. Did you get the memo from Jeff Weaver of our city?
I did, and it appears there are 4 conditions. listed
Yes.
Before me.
Did you have any problem with any of those 4 conditions or questions?
No, I don't think so. I think that the most substantive one is probably the second one, the 4 feet in this storm sewer line. I guess just to clarify, there's, I think 3 easements mentioned in the original proposal, 35 foot, the 15 foot. And I guess that the 4 feet that's mentioned here should refer to just those highlighted in red on the, is that correct?
Yeah, did you get the packet?
Yeah, I have it right in front of me.
The red line is where the storm sewer is, the approximate location. So what we're saying by that second covenant is, with the 4 feet is, please keep a fence post at least 4 feet on either side of that, the center of that storm sewer.
Okay, yeah, those are just the ones highlighted, correct?
Yeah, yes, correct, yes.
Perfect, yeah, that was it.
No concerns, other concerns with those conditions?
No concern about
Okay.
this.
I'll move that we grant that request subject to those 4 conditions Jeff Weaver's made.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. Thanks. Good luck. And the next one, or last one, is 1663 Sweet Gum Drive. Anyone here to address us with that matter? Or online? Okay, Paul, this is the one that's got 3 conditions?
Yes, it's the basic 3 comments that we have on every one.
I'll move for approval subject to the conditions.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes.
The next and final item for the Smith Valley Road, Averitt Road roundabout, the engineering department is requesting acceptance, approval, and execution of change order number 3, which has to do with an increase in days. And the reasoning for that, it's twofold, due to utility complex that continues throughout the entire project. And then trying to coincide the opening of that roundabout with the one at Woodman so that we can open them on the same day, which we're trying our best to get it done this Thursday, November 6th. But there is no cost associated with this change order.
So just a lengthening of time.
Yes, and authorizing the mayor to sign it.
I'll move for approval.
I'll second that. The question, did we have any fees associated for being?
No, NDOT is involved with this one, and they're okay with everything that's going on, yeah.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes.
That's all I have, thanks.
Thank you, Paul. Greg?
Okay, got one walk-on item first. Last meeting, we approved, or this board approved a request to be sent regarding Greenwood Springs Dental. Their SAF fees have been in an escrow account. We did receive the balance of that escrow account. However, the amount due on the original invoice was $8,929. That's what was put into the escrow account for 2012. In the intervening 12-ish years, the fees assessed on that account were $1,530. We earned interest on it of $175.75, resulting in the amount remitted from the account of $7,584.75. We'd like to request the board to find that that amount fully satisfies the outstanding invoice from Greenwood Springs, so that the CES department can mark that as complete.
So moved.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. The other item I have is contract with Baker Tilly to do our gap financial reporting for 2025. This is one they've done for us the last several years. The price on it is in line with what it was for 24. It's also within our budget, and it's split between the city and the two utilities.
Move for approval.
I will second that. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Greg.
I'll
Mr. Rutherford.
I'll move for approval of the claims as presented.
I'll second that. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Anyone else have anything else they wish to address the board with? Hearing none, we'll stand adjourned at 5:57 PM. Thank you all.